want to go ahead and clear up. I saw this movie last night at the midnight release, but I haven't got a chance to review it all day until now. So, yeah. The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. Lord of the Rings is one of my favorite movies out of all time. That, Harry Potter, especially Jurassic Park, but Lord of the Rings is great. And Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey was great to me. I love it. I have it on Blu-ray. It is a great, great movie. I enjoy it a lot. But sequels can be better, and that is what has happened here. Wow. Again, I saw this movie last night at the midnight release because I love it so much I just have to see it at midnight. But pretty much this will contain spoilers of the first movie. I won't spoil the second one, but I will kind of spoil the first one. Warning, I already said it. Let's get into it. All right. This one starts off pretty much where they're going to the mountain. They are close. All they have to do is just get to the mountain pretty much, and they're not far. And pretty much that's it. Them getting to the mountain, and it is just exciting. Now on the way, of course, we meet Orlando Bloom and all that kind of stuff, and that segment in the movie is awesome. Orlando Bloom is a bad A in this movie. He shoots arrows really fast. He is a bad A. He makes this movie a bad A. Like, I love him. And that redhead girl, she was great too. I mean, she was fast and like bad A too. And she had a little relationship with one of the dwarves, and Orlando Bloom was jealous. And at first I was thinking, oh, this is not gonna work. It's gonna be one of those stupid romantic things. No, Peter Jackson puts the romance and everything together real good. And overall, this movie has a lot more action and way better pacing. Because a lot of people say in The Hobbit 1, the pacing was horrible. They would long scenes and everything. This one does have talking, of course it does. I mean, it's a Lord of the Rings movie. But there's a lot more action. Especially the spider segment. The spider segment in the movie is great. When they're in the forest, it is amazing. First things first is the special effects. That special effects in this movie were amazing. They're always good. Now, I don't know if they used the 48 per second thing in this one. I know they did in the first one. I don't know about this one though. As long as I don't think so. But it does look good. There are some moments in the movie where, for some reason, I feel like a video game animation, and I kind of noticed that. But there's a scene where they're in the barrel. They're in these barrels and they're in the water and they're going down the stream, and that scene is exciting. My grandma told me it was kind of a long scene, kind of poured out. To me, it was exciting. It's fun to watch. It's exciting. You're on the edge of your seat and you don't know who's gonna die. You don't know. Because in the first one, we've already developed getting to know the characters. Now they're all friends, and you want them to live, and you want them to succeed. But one thing I noticed in this movie, when they get to meet Orlando Bloom, Orlando Bloom's father, he does a good job in this movie. I feel like everyone did. Especially Bilbo, Martin Freeman, who plays him. He is perfect as Bilbo. Gandalf, he is great. All the dwarves, they did great. Everyone kills their roles. They're all made for their roles. They're perfect. And I love how everyone does great. Not just one character, all of it. And there are some moments in the movie where it does kind of relate to the Lord of the Rings. And I like those moments. But my favorite part in this whole movie is Smaug. That is one of the most intense moments in movie history I have ever watched. Don't want to spoil it, I really don't. But I don't call him Brennan Cumberbatch, whatever. I call him Khan, because he is going to be known for that. But now he is known as Smaug. Khan was perfect as Smaug. His voice as the dragon, he was born to do that voice. It is so just intense when Bilbo is just going across the gold, and you don't know where the dragon is. Ugh. It's so great. And another good thing on this movie is Bilbo has the ring, and he's like keep putting it on and off and everything. And I love that so much in the movie. How he's attracted to the ring, and I love it. But overall, this movie is great. It's one of the, you could say it's better than the first one. I will agree. It is better than the first one. I actually might count this as one of my favorite movies of all time. Because it was so good. Great pacing, great acting, great story. And this movie leaves you hanging. This movie leaves you hanging. It really, really leaves you hanging. But The Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug is great. It is perfect. There's nothing wrong with this movie. I can't figure out one thing that's wrong. I love The Lord of the Rings. I love An Unexpected Journey. I absolutely love this one. Might count as one of my favorite movies. And I cannot wait for There and Back Again. Cannot wait. I only do this with movies that have nothing wrong with them, and I count them as one of my favorite movies. That's only happened twice this year. But this movie gets a 10 out of 10. It was that good. It's going to be counted as one of my favorite movies. It was great. Overall, I think it was one of the best ones. I still love Lord of the Rings. I still love The Hobbit. I really hope the next Hobbit movie is just as good as this one. I really do. But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. It was a great film. I am tired because I did not get home till 3. So leave a comment below and tell me, have you read the books, and does it stick with the movie so far? I mean, 1 and 2 of The Hobbit. Does it stick to the Hobbit book? Because I've heard a lot of things that not sticking to the book. So, comment below. Anyways, comment, subscribe. Love you guys.